Greetings and hope all is well with all that are watching and even those that are not watching. Well, welcome to Handle It Handbags. We're glad to see you again today. As you probably know, what we show here are one of a kind, creatively made leather handbags, and we'd like you to come and take a peek. But before you do, we'd appreciate if you subscribe so we can come to you more frequently. You can share us with your friends and your neighbors. That's called a show and tell. We all like to show and tell something. Anyway, you can give us a thumbs up also. We like those, they're fun. So we'd like to start this because we don't want to hold you long. So we're going to show another one of a kind bag that was made here at Handle It Handbags. And this bag is named in honor of Constance Baker Motley. The bag that we're showing is made out of what we call hair on hide. Look at this creative pattern. The front is like that, and the back has a different pattern to it, just to show you. It's leather. Hair on hide is a process that is done prior to the leather being treated. This is completely shaved from this. It's all leather. 100%. It's not fake, it's not pew, it's leather. It's cool leather because it has a wonderful pattern on it. The things they could do with leather today just amazes me if no one else. Leather comes in all kinds of colors and creations. I've got from elephant skins to tigers and lions and wait, you'd be surprised, even some fish are coming in and they're using the leather on those. Oh yeah, there's a world out there. That's why I don't understand why is everybody making things out of fake leather when we have so much wonderful leather. And no animals being killed for the leather. This is how the leather is coming to us and is treated. It's a hair. That's why it's known as hair on hide. It's actually beautiful, isn't it? I think it is. It's a beautiful skin. This particular shoulder bag is a cute little bag. As a matter of fact, let me just give you an idea. I believe this is like 13 by 12. This bag is. It's got the little side handles here because it's got this wonderful leather strap on the side. Let me show you how this strap actually, with the little bow tie on top of it. I'm going to show you by putting it over my head. That's a shoulder bag. There you are. Ain't she funky? You can believe she's one of a kind. This knot actually goes back here. It's not bothering you at all. It's resting in peace. See that? You got a tassel for your zipper so you can control it. Look at that. That's a cool bag. That's a real cool bag. Very difficult to try to snatch it from you also. This is your bag. It's on you. Without a doubt. If you chose, well, you could wear it on one side if that's your choice. That's another good way to appreciate it. Whichever way you wear it is still a funky bag. And you can believe there's nobody passing you in the street with the same bag. That's guaranteed. A little bit more about the bag is that the fact that she has a zip top. I love zip tops because they're more difficult to get open than someone just walking up to your bag. And yes, as usual, we line our bags. This bag also has two pockets in it. They're hair on hide pockets. You can see 1 and 2. So when you look in your bag, it's exciting to look in. Just as exciting as it is to look out. It's looking in. It's a real cool bag. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. She's a cutie. In my opinion, she's a cutie, isn't she? But anyway, let me just tell you a little bit about this bag. Just a little bit. I mean, I told you a little bit, but I want to tell you a little bit more while you sit here and look at her. Because she's going to sit here for you so you can appreciate her. Okay? This particular bag is named in honor of Constance Baker Motley. Because we name all our bags after women of color. This one is honoring Constance Baker Motley. Just to let you know briefly that she was born on the 14th of September 1921 and she left us on the 28th in 2005. She's an American jurist and politician who served as the judge of the United States District Court for the Southern District of New York. And at 15, she read works by James Weldon Johnson and W. Du Bois, which inspired her interest in black history. She met a minister who taught classes in black history that focused her attention to civil rights and the underrepresentation of black lawyers. Now, Motley, she lacked the means to attend college, and instead she went to work for National Youth Administration. She also continued her involvement in community activities. Through this work, she encountered a local businessman, philanthropist, Clarence W. Blakesley, who, after hearing Motley speak at a New Haven community center, offered to pay for her education with his financial help. She started a college at Fisk University in Tennessee, but after 1 year she transferred to NYU, New York University, where she graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree in economics. But in 1943, she received her Bachelor of Arts in 1946 from Columbia Law School, also in New York. In October 1945, during her second year at Columbia Law School, featured in a future United States Supreme Court Associate Justice, Thurgood Marshall hired her as a law clerk. She was assigned to work in the court material cases that were filed after World War II. So Motley is widely acknowledged as a major figure in the civil rights movement, especially his legal battles after graduating. From Columbia's Law School in 1946, she was hired by the NAACP Legal Defense and Educational Fund, better known as the LDF, as a civil rights lawyer. As the fund's first female attorney, she became the associate counsel to the LDF, making her a lead trial attorney in a number of early and significant civil rights cases, including representing Martin Luther King Jr.'s Freedom Riders and the Birmingham Children Marchers. She visited Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. while he sat in jail, and as well as spent the night with civil rights activist Medgar Evers under armed guard. In 1950, she wrote the original complaint in the case of Brown versus Board of Education, which is the first African American woman ever to argue a case before the United States Supreme Court. In the Meredith versus Fair, she won James Meredith's effort to be the first black student to graduate from the University of Mississippi in 1962. Motley was successful in 9 of her 10 cases. She argued before the Supreme Court. The 10th decision regarding jury composition was eventually overturned in her favor. She was otherwise a key legal strategist in the civil rights movement, helping to desegregate Southern schools, buses, and lunch counters. A key strategist of the civil rights movement, she was a state senator and the borough president of Manhattan in New York before becoming the United States federal judge. Now, there's so much on this, sister. I don't have the time, really. Neither do you, probably, at this time, to understand how in 93, she was inducted in the National Women's Hall of Fame. In 2001, Bill Clinton gave her the Presidential Citizens Medal, an NAACP Award, and the Spingarn Medal, which is one of the highest organization's honors, and that was in 2003. In 2006, Motley received the Congressional Gold Medal from Congress. In 2011, she was honored the 13th Ford Freedom Award for accomplishments. In 2016, in Chester, Connecticut, the Land Trust purchased land across from her former second home, and eventually they dedicated to Judge Constance Baker Motley Preserve. But by 2019, her property located in Chester, Connecticut was designated a site in Connecticut Freedom Trail. The site is just one of 140 that honored African Americans throughout the states. And then the Harlem Historical Society authored a street co-naming resolution honoring Motley for her services as an American civil rights activist, lawyer, judge, state senator, and Harlem residents. And that's the portion of the Edgecombe Avenue, 159th and 160th Street, codenamed Constance Baker Motley. Just to let you know, the sister was bad. She controlled a lot. She had the power. She grew into that power. And she was one of, 10 kids. She was the ninth of 10 when she was born, right? And she managed to succeed. I'm proud of her, as I am of so many other women and sisters, I'll say, that come here. They create, they go about what they want to do, and they stick to it. Again, this beautiful handbag is in honor of Constance Baker Motley. You can see much more of this and get much more information at www.handleithandbags.com. You can also reach us by email if you have questions, answers, and all the above. And that would be at handleithandbags@gmail.com. Come see us again. Take the bag with you. You can't go wrong. It's a great bag, year long. Enjoy the remainder of your day. And don't forget, handleithandbags.com. Hope to see you again soon. Take care.